Good morning everybody and welcome to another episode of Safari Spotlight. My name is John. Behind the camera we have Gerrit, and here we find ourselves on the banks of the Sterkstroom River. We're heading south in Welgevonden Private Game Reserve, and that brings with it a whole host of new untamed areas for us to explore. Come along and let's go see what we can find. Well everybody, we've made our way down here onto the banks of the Sterkstroom River, and the water here is simply crystal clear. It is absolutely phenomenal. And this river, or valley or stream shall I say, the stream itself actually flows into the Makweti River, so an integral part this river plays in terms of its eventual end. So whilst we've been walking along the river over here, we came across something truly incredible. And if you have a look in the back of this shot over here, it is an active hammerkorp nest. Now, what is a hammerkorp? Well, as its name suggests, it is a hammer-headed type bird. It's just the shape of its feathers really that gives it that impression. And they are world-renowned for the size and type of nests that they build. If you have a closer look at this nest, it has a clearly evident entrance hole, but this nest has probably taken between 40 to 50 days to construct and can be up to 2 meters wide and 2 meters tall at any one time. One of nature's many architects at work in Welgevonden.
John. Now it's good. Thanks, Billy Bob.
So the fantastic birding continues here at Welgevonden, and our journey down to the southern parts of the reserve. We've just happened to come across a lilac-breasted roller and an African hoopoe, all in the same tree. They're just busy sitting in the sun, as most things do this time of day, just trying to warm up. We're still continuing our journey here through the Sterkstroom Valley. Now, of course, mammals which are loving the water as well. One of those is none other than the waterbuck. We've got a small group of them here. This male is quite a sight in his own regard. He has a really nice pair of horns on him, and he's just actively listening, making sure that we are here to pose him no harm. You can see they're a little bit skittish, and that's okay. You probably find that like a lot of the animals here at Welgevonden, they aren't necessarily used to many visuals of people. It's just testament to how wild and untamed this reserve actually is. How incredible is this, everybody? This is the skull of the largest living land mammal. And of course, it's the African elephant. Now, just doing this from side to side, one can already feel the weight of this massive bone structure. And you can see the cavities from which the tusks of this animal would have essentially been housed and would have come out from. With the exception of a couple of lion prides who specialize in hunting elephants in Botswana and the Central Okavango Reserve, elephants will tend to just die from natural causes. And old age is obviously the main reason for that. But remember, elephants only get one pair, or set should I say, of teeth through their lifespan. And if I turn the skull around a little bit, one can see where the teeth would have been housed. And basically, if we had come across an elephant which was extremely old, you would have seen how worn down these teeth in fact were. And obviously that means that they then cannot continue to eat as productively as they would have in their younger years. And essentially, as morbid as it may seem, will probably die from starvation. have a go with this, everybody. We have managed to come across the southern pride, and as it stands we've got visuals of 2 female lionesses crouched right down, just busy watching a family of warthogs that are very I wouldn't say brazenly, but more unsuspectingly walking right past these lionesses. Now, the reason these lionesses are lying here is because during the course of last night they've managed to successfully kill a blue wildebeest. The carcass, you'll be able to see there, is currently decorated by close on 20 jackal in the area at the moment. It's just that they're probably taking a break. These warthogs are so close to this lioness that she's now in a full-on crouch, stalking. Her profile is completely lowered. She is as close to the ground as she can possibly be. Her entire body is shaped, coiled, ready to fire at a moment's notice. This is simply instinct at its finest. You can see she's slowly, gradually moving. She's waited for these warthogs to now look away. There she's moving again, slowly, foot by foot by foot. She's going to pause now, as the warthog may have potentially seen her. Has she been made? She's making a move for it, and she's obviously too heavy after having eaten her initial share of the wildebeest. And there go our warthog into the distance. Well, everybody, that concludes our drive and explorations in the south of the reserve today. And what an amazing day spent out and about. Again, a massive thank you to our partner lodges, Makweti, Nungubane and Sediba, for all of their incredible support in helping us bring these safari spotlights to your screen.